living legend and icon, Al Michaels.
Yeah!
Al, how you doing, bub?
Patrick, all right, two things. Number one, I tried to find a tank top in New York to dress appropriately for the show.
Tough.
Secondly, do you have another $300,000 that I could be a part of in terms of, maybe have Herb Street throw another thing through the uprights?
Al, maybe I should start tapping into your bank account now that I think 40 years of primetime NFL football, I need to start drawing from that bank.
Well, what do I have to do? It's a good question. I'm looking for. I'm trying to. What am I trying to do right now? I'm trying to do nothing.
Why don't you give me money for these? Okay, so you will be funding. Al Michaels will be the sponsor for the field goal kicks going forward. That is awesome news. Hey, I'll run you out of that plane that you're in every week if you let me. Next this week, $2 million kick from Al Michaels' money. Herbie drained that for Gabby down there in Alabama. It was a magical moment. You and Herbie, obviously now year 4 together on Amazon. How has it been this year? Feels like we've had some great games.
Fantastic. I mean, the last 2 games have gone down to the wire. Can't ask for anything more. We had Green Bay, Washington in the opener. Good game. Mm-hmm. We had Miami. They didn't figure to hang in there with Buffalo, and they did. So that was a good game. Arizona, Seattle went to the end, and last week went to overtime and the end. So we're on a roll right now. Hopefully it keeps up tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But the Eagles are something like a 1-touchdown favorite tonight. I mean, Pat, the sky is falling in Philadelphia. They have won 20 of 22 games. What? I mean, I don't get it. This is crazy. I know everybody hates everybody, but isn't it it's a little ridiculous at this point. They are 20-2 over the last calendar year.
I know that. Al, I know that as well. They're 4-1 right now. But if you look at this tail of the tape here that we found from team rankings, it's like the Philadelphia Eagles have not been playing like what we know the Philadelphia Eagles can play like. So that has brought the Johns out to be very negative about a 4-1 team. On that note, they just got embarrassed at home against the Broncos. Fourth quarter, they lose 18-0 in the fourth quarter at home. This could have been a Sunday game, and they would have had to wait 7 days. Could have been a Monday night game, and they would have had to wait 8 days. Instead, 4 days, and they're back on the field. What has it been like talking to the Philadelphia people? Are they eager to get back out there? And on the flip side, Jaxson Dart and the boys lose to the Saints. They give Spencer Rattler his first win in 11 starts. So both teams, I assume, wanted to get back on the field. What are you hearing from both of them?
I think any team that loses on Sunday wants to play on Thursday, so they can wash it away real quickly. So you get the sense that that's the case. With the Eagles, I mean, go back a year. They were 2-2. They wanted to fire everybody a year ago. And then they got on, of course, a roll. But before that, too, remember in 23, they melted down. What were they, like 10-1 and lost 6 of the last 7 or whatever. And the wild card game in Tampa Bay. And then they're 2-2 last year, and everybody's saying, oh, get rid of the coach, get rid of this guy, get rid of that guy. Who lifted the Lombardi trophy? So it's amazing. Those numbers were terrible. They're at the bottom of the league in almost everything. Defensively, when they were great last year, I mean, defensively, they're so-so this year. So nothing seems to line up statistically. But I don't, this team has too much talent not to get on a good roll down the stretch. I think they will.
What are your thoughts on the Giants after talking to Dayball, Jaxson Dart, Scattaboo, and the boys? Feels like they're trying to start their new era here, a brand new era of Giants football.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was so excited, of course, after the Charger game, because the Chargers come in undefeated. Now it's the Jaxson Dart era. This kid has do you know him at all? He's got a lot of moxie, and I'm telling you, he's a confident guy, makes his decisions very quickly. We love talking. We've had him in the preseason. Now we've had him again. Between him and Scattaboo, I think the future is extremely bright for both of those guys. For the rest of the team, we'll see. I mean, this is a team. You know what's so crazy, Pat? Over the last 8 years, the Giants in preseason, we had the number that they had the worst record over the last 8 years coming into the season. Now they have the second worst. Which team has the worst over the last 8 years?
Last 8 years. Jets, got to be.
Got it. You got it, man.
Bang!
So didn't they call Cleveland the factory of sadness? What is MetLife?
Well, especially after this Yankees loss with what they're going through, Al. I know you're a big baseball guy.
There you go.
Did you hear Ty losing his mind right there as a Yankees fan about what happened? Look, he's still pissed. Go ahead, Al.
Not only that, the Penguins shut the Rangers out 3-0 the other night.
True.
Yep.
Oh, we're back, by the way. The Pens are back, brother. They need to know. Damn news. This new guy, bald head, not a lot of voice. He's ready to take over. But yeah, it's a state of sadness over there. And then also we hear Giannis wanted to go to the Knicks, but they couldn't make it. I mean, everything New York-wise.
It's pouring right now.
Not great over there. Okay, so tonight, obviously, we have an NFC East battle. Feels like there's a lot of divisional games happening on Thursday again. This used to be the story. You were on Sunday nights, I think, so I don't know if you paid attention to what Thursday night used to be. Keller Rush and all that shit, it was always a divisional game because they felt like it was fair for all parties to have a meaningful game on a Thursday night. And then also, I think they were trying to build up Thursday night as an NFL night, so they wanted good games. The divisional game certainly gave them that. We're seeing that again this year, it feels like. Is this going to be a new norm again, almost, for Amazon?
I think so. Not only for Amazon, but I mean, you look at the Netflixes of the world coming in and the YouTubes. The league wants streaming to work. There's no question about that. So we started out that first year, the schedule was so-so, had a couple of decent games. I thought a seminal thing was last year when the league gave us Cowboys-Giants streaming on a Thursday night. That was big because, I mean, that's always been kind of a primetime matchup for either NBC or for Monday Night Football. So I thought that was big. This year, again, we've got a lot of great, Detroit and Dallas down the line. But the way we started out, Washington and Green Bay and the rest. So the league is definitely invested in making, this is the future. There's no question about it. We're not going to stop this runaway train, as you know. Linear TV will be here for a while. It'll still be here for a few more years. And then all of a sudden, when I'm at Forest Lawn, we'll be streaming everything.
Now, that'll never happen because the way you've dieted throughout your entire life, we think there's a chance you live forever. Okay, there's a chance you live forever.
If you don't eat a vegetable, there's a chance I'm on the Oprah show in like 2096 and say, this is the key to life. Don't eat anything out of the ground.
All right, we got some questions for you from the boys here about this season. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Al, you had the Niners last week, and they had that huge win against the Rams. And Pat was by far the first on this, talking about how, Mac Jones and Kyle Shanahan, they had their history when Kyle kind of wanted him in the draft, and now he's there and he's playing incredible. Did you get a sense or a vibe around there that it's anyone but Brock Purdy's team when he's healthy, even with Mac Jones playing incredible?
Not before that game, but I think you're going to wind up having a little bit of a quarterback controversy, maybe more than a little bit, in San Francisco, because we'll see how healthy Purdy is. I mean, what a performance by Jones the other night. Not only that, we thought he was out for the game after the season at one point because he's on the turf for almost 3 minutes. Gutty performance, great performance by him. I guess, I mean, what you might know more than I do at this point. I haven't seen the ins and outs for this weekend, but I guess it'll be Jones starting for them in Tampa Bay this weekend. It's interesting. I mean, look, San Francisco is used to, you talk about quarterback controversies.
Oh, yeah.
No greater quarterback controversy than going back 30-some-odd years, Montana and Young. That may have been the all-time controversy. So not that this is going to get to that level, but I think it's going to be extremely interesting, especially if Mac Jones goes down there and beats Tampa Bay this weekend.
Mac Jones has been slinging it. And remember, Shanahan wanted him at first. They traded away the entire business to get Mac Jones there, and then they changed their mind. And now through, football universe gods coming together, he got a chance to get back there, and he is spinning it. Now, speaking about going back somewhere, anytime the Eagles and the Giants play going forward, there's going to be one player that's certainly going to be talked about, and Mara's losing his sleep still about it. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, Al, Saquon had quite the day against the Giants last year a couple times, and then tonight, he's got the doc releasing before the game. A lot of people are saying there's maybe some tidbits from his conversation with Mara when he asked for a trade, and Mara said no, but he only had 6 carries last week. He obviously hasn't looked like he had last year when he just went gangbusters from week 1. Do you get the sense that this is maybe a get-right game for Saquon and that Eagles rushing attack tonight?
I do because, I mean, obviously he's not off to the greatest start. Last year he put up, off the charts numbers. I thought, this team had been more run-oriented through the first 4 games. And then last week, I thought what was really interesting, considering all the stuff with Brown and, carrying on a little bit with Holmes and the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was very interesting that the first play of the game last week went to Brown. And then they threw to Brown a couple of times on that first drive. So I felt watching it on television that this was to assuage the wide receivers a little bit too. Get just Smith involved as well. So last week, I mean, it was amazing that Barkley would only handle the ball 9 times, 3 catches, 6 runs. I think you'll see a heavy dose of him tonight. That's my guess.
Can't wait to watch you. Can't wait to listen to you and Kirk call the game. And, hey, these kickers are bombing balls. Let's make sure, we're spotlighting that, Al. We got a golden era right now of kickers with these new balls.
Pat, I got to ask you a question. I mean, to me, it's getting to the point where, 2 first downs, you kick a field goal to win the game. Do you think they should deflate the kicking?
Don't, Al! Enough, Al! Get out of here! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Al, don't say that on the game! Don't say that on the game, Al. Jeez!